Have you ever wondered why some people effortlessly climb the ladder of success while others get left behind? What's the secret sauce that makes leaders, innovators, and influencers so magnetic and powerful? The answers might be hiding in plain sight in the pages of one of the most controversial and sought-after books ever written, Robert Greene's The 48 Rules of Power. Today, we're diving deep into this legendary guide. It's a playbook drawn from thousands of years of human history, studying the tactics of kings, queens, generals, and con artists. Now, a quick heads up. These rules aren't about being nice or playing fair. They are a cold, hard look at the mechanics of power, how it's gained, how it's kept, and how it's lost. Whether you use them for good, for self-defense, or just to understand the world around you, knowledge is power. So, let's explore some of the most crucial and fascinating laws from this masterpiece. Let's start with rule number 1. Never outshine the master. Imagine you're brilliant, talented, and full of great ideas. Your first instinct might be to show off, right? Wrong. Making your superiors feel insecure is a one-way ticket to trouble. Instead, make them feel like the stars of the show. Your talent will be recognized in due time, but trying to steal the spotlight too early will only make powerful people see you as a threat, not an asset. Next up, Rule 3. Conceal your intentions. People are always trying to figure you out. If they know your real goals, they can prepare, they can obstruct you, they can get in your way. So, you keep them guessing. Use misdirection, red herrings, and a cloak of ambiguity. Let them chase after decoys while you quietly work toward your true objective. In the game of power, the one who holds their cards closest to their chest often holds the winning hand. This leads us perfectly to Rule 4. Always say less than necessary. Have you ever noticed how the quietest person in the room often seems the most powerful? The more you talk, the more you risk saying something foolish, revealing your plans, or losing your mystique. Silence makes people uncomfortable. They rush to fill the void, and in doing so, they often reveal their own weaknesses and intentions. Let others do the talking. You just listen and learn. Your words are like precious gems. Use them sparingly for maximum impact. Now for a cornerstone of power, Rule 5. So much depends on reputation, guarded with your life. Your reputation is your invisible armor. It precedes you and shapes how everyone perceives you. A strong reputation for honesty, reliability, or even ruthless efficiency can do half your work for you. Protect it fiercely. But here's the flip side. You can also use reputation as a weapon. By subtly damaging an opponent's public image, you can weaken them without ever firing a direct shot. Let's jump to a fascinating one. Rule 9. Win through your actions, never through argument. How many hours have been wasted in pointless arguments? You might win the debate, but you'll likely create resentment and long-term enemies. People don't like having their beliefs challenged directly. A far more powerful strategy is to demonstrate your point through your actions. Let your success, your results, and your achievements speak for themselves. The proof is in the pudding, and it's much more persuasive than any clever comeback. Here's a rule that's all about social dynamics. Rule 10. Infection. Avoid the unhappy and unlucky. Emotions are contagious. If you surround yourself with people who are constantly complaining, pessimistic, or drowning in their own misfortune, their negativity will seep into your life. It will drain your energy and cloud your judgment. Instead, Seek out the company of the cheerful, the successful, and the fortunate. Their positive energy and good fortune will elevate you. It's not about being heartless. It's about protecting your own mental and strategic space. And how do you maintain your influence once you have it? Rule 11. Learn to keep people dependent on you. If you're the only one who can provide something essential, you become indispensable. Whether it's a unique skill, access to information, or a particular resource, make yourself the central hub. The more people rely on you, the more control you have. Never teach them enough so they can do without you. This ensures your position of power remains secure. Let's talk strategy with Rule 14. Pose as a friend, work as a spy. Information is the lifeblood of power. The best way to get it is when people's guards are down. By acting as a friendly, interested listener, you can encourage others to share their secrets, their ambitions, and their vulnerabilities. Every casual conversation can be a reconnaissance mission. You're not just making small talk. You're gathering intelligence that will give you a strategic edge later on. Now for a ruthless but critical rule. Rule 15. Crush your enemy totally. History is filled with stories of leaders who showed mercy to a defeated foe, only to have that enemy rise again and seek revenge. When you have a clear adversary, a partial victory is often worse than no victory at all. Don't leave embers to smolder. If you must strike, ensure the threat is permanently neutralized so they can't come back to haunt you. It's a brutal logic, but in high-stakes power games, it's a reality. Let's shift gears to a more subtle tactic. Rule 16. Use absence to increase respect and honor. Familiarity breeds contempt. If you're always around, always available, people start to take you for granted. But if you strategically withdraw, your presence becomes more valuable. Think of a celebrity who rarely gives interviews. When they do, everyone pays attention. By creating a sense of scarcity, you increase your perceived value and make people eager for your return. And what about keeping your opponents on their toes? Rule 17. Keep others in suspended terror. Cultivate an air of unpredictability. If your actions are always predictable, you're easy to control. People will know how to manipulate you. But if you're deliberately unpredictable, you keep everyone off balance. They can't figure out your next move, which makes them hesitant and fearful. This element of surprise is a powerful psychological tool that keeps you in the driver's seat. As we build on these ideas, consider Rule 21. Play a sucker to catch a sucker seem dumber than your mark. No one likes to feel stupid. A great way to disarm people is to let them think they are smarter than you. If they underestimate you, they will lower their guard and become overly confident. This gives you the perfect opportunity to observe their true intentions and outmaneuver them when they least expect it. Playing the fool is one of the oldest and most effective tricks in the book. Another powerful psychological move is Rule 26. Keep your hands clean. To maintain a pristine reputation, you must never be seen doing the dirty work yourself. Power often requires actions that are less than noble. The key is to use others as scapegoats or cats. Pause to carry out these tasks for you. When things go wrong, they take the blame, and your reputation remains spotless. You appear as a paragon of fairness and efficiency, while the messy work gets done behind the scenes. Let's look at Rule 29. Plan all the way to the end. Amateurs react to the present moment. Masters of power think several moves ahead. Before you take any action, consider all the possible consequences, obstacles, and twists of fortune that might occur. By having a clear vision of the end goal and anticipating the path to get there, you won't be surprised by events. You can guide things toward your desired outcome, while others are just struggling to keep up. This pairs well with Rule 33. Discover each man's thumbscrew. Everyone has a weakness, a secret insecurity, a hidden desire, or an uncontrollable emotion. Find that thumbscrew, and you hold the key to influencing them. It could be their need for approval, their greed, or a secret fear. Once you know what drives a person, you can gently apply pressure to that point to make them do your bidding. It's a delicate and dangerous art, but incredibly effective. And how should you carry yourself? Rule 34. Be royal in your own fashion. Act like a king to be treated like one. Your self-perception shapes how others perceive you. If you act timid and apologetic, people will treat you with disrespect. But if you carry yourself with confidence, dignity, and an air of authority, as if you were born to wear a crown, people will instinctively treat you with respect. Your posture, your tone, and your self-assurance create a reality that others will accept. This brings us to a crucial, overarching theme. Rule 36. Disdain things you cannot have. Ignoring them is the best revenge. When you get upset about a petty problem or acknowledge a minor rival, you give them power. You make them seem important. The ultimate power move is to act as if they don't even exist. Your indifference is a silent declaration that they are beneath your notice. This can be far more infuriating and effective than any angry response. Now, let's talk about appearances with Rule 37. Create compelling spectacles. Humans are visual creatures driven by what they see more than by what they hear. Grand gestures, dramatic symbols, and impressive visuals create an emotional aura of power that words can never match. Don't just tell people you're powerful, show them. Stage a spectacle that overwhelms their senses and solidifies your authority in their minds. And finally, a rule for long-term survival. Rule 48. Assume formlessness. The world is constantly changing. A rigid plan or a fixed identity can be your downfall. The most powerful entities are like water fluid, adaptable and impossible to grasp. Be prepared to change your shape, your strategy, and even your identity to suit the circumstances. By remaining formless, you are unpredictable, resilient, and impossible to defeat. So there you have it, a glimpse into the world of the 48 rules of power. These rules are a toolkit for navigating the complex social games we all play. They reveal the often hidden structures of influence that shape our careers, our relationships, and our society. The ultimate message isn't to become a heartless manipulator, but to understand the game so you're not just a pawn on someone else's board. Knowledge of these laws gives you the power of choice, the choice to defend yourself, the choice to advance, and the choice to see the world with new eyes. What do you think? Which rule resonated with you the most? Let me know in the comments below, and if you found this deep dive valuable, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more content that unravels the secrets of human nature. Thanks for watching.